and welcome to another episode of the Research Page. We're going to call this the Mother Nature Hates Me edition. As you all know, Massachusetts was pounded relentlessly by a, what do they call it, SuperStorm Nemo, and that rendered pretty much all of my chutes useless. Top that off with a couple of blown bulbs and no replacements. Yep, this is what we end up with. Anywho, what we'll be doing in this episode is, whereas I'm pretty much stuck under a couple of feet of snow, we're going to take a behind-the-scenes look at what it actually takes to make what you're watching here from behind of the cameras. After that, I'm going to go ahead and give you some freehand footage, nothing spectacular, of just exactly how bad we did get hit, and my dog and my daughter outside having a field day. Here we go. Okay guys, as we enter my office, which is coincidentally my living room, I will apologize in advance. This footage is being shot on an iPhone 5 and an ollie mount and handheld, so it is going to be nothing less than unspectacular. So, as you can see when we walk in, there's the 5-foot leap, and we'll get in. As you can see, we run two 500-watt floods and 24 softboxes, which unfortunately that one is bright, and I'm sorry if I'm hurting your eyes, but we need at least one to capture anything. Camera A, T4i, that's currently got the 75 to 300. We were kind of fooling around with it a little bit earlier. You've probably seen more than enough of my primary, which is for this, and that's just another T4i and the PNC rig mount. Up until I took some good suggestions, I was using a boom with a Rode NTG2. Thanks to Sean for recommending the lav mic, which has turned out to be one heck of a boost in my sound quality. Eventually, I'd like to do a podcast, and as you can see, I have the NT2A, as well as a Behringer Xenix 1202 soundboard. Right now, it's just currently keeping my Macintosh company, but eventually I will actually get to use that as well. Standard, I have a couple extra light stands over here. One of these actually usually has my H4n mounted to it, but as I do this, I'm holding that in one hand and the iPhone in the other. And lastly, we took it my mantle of shame, which has the two bulbs that decided to crap out on me. The outlet for the 4S. The DVC-30 that I'll be donating soon. Those are the bulbs that blew out. I don't recommend them anymore, so if you have photo floods, stay away from those bad boys. And something I really want to take note of is, as you can see, I always keep 2 pennies on my mantle. You never know when you're going to need to put your 2 cents in. So I keep 2 cents on hand at all times. At this point, I'm going to thank you for coming for the grand tour to my living room and ship you off to some Mother Nature video. Just throwing out a special shout to Sean Scarfo of viproductions.net. Without his help, I don't think my audio would have improved and will continue to improve in the future. As well as Mike Stevens at mstevensdesign@gmail.com for taking some time out of his day to go ahead and design my intro. Now, if you like what you've seen, as skimpy as it is this week, please comment, rate, and or subscribe. And we will see you next week with hopefully something a lot more entertaining than this. I'm JR, and thank you guys for watching.